this question is our odd day assignment question, the second one actually. And the question reads: the average of 101 consecutive average numbers is 75. Find the least number and the greatest number. Okay, so first of all, you know the formula for average as the sum of the elements or numbers, in this case, sum of the numbers. Sum of elements, let me say elements. You know what I mean by elements? Over the number of elements. And that gives us the average. Now, here in this question, we are giving the average. We have the average as 101. We have the average as 75, I mean. And we have the number of elements as 101. Now we have the average and number of elements, so we can find the sum of elements. So the sum of elements here will be the average. If we multiply the average times the number of elements, so that will be 75 times 101. So that means, let me write it better. That means sum of elements will now be 75 times 101, which is 75, I believe. Now we have to remember one formula we did when we were doing sum of sequence, series, and all that thing. We have this formula for sum of sequence, which is n number of elements over 2, open bracket, 2 times the first number plus number of elements minus 1 times the common difference. Now when they say consecutive numbers, that means the common difference is 1. So I'm just going to draw this weekly line and see the common difference is 1. When they say consecutive numbers. Now, number of elements. N is number of elements. So number of elements obviously is going to be 101. We have a common difference. We don't have A. A is what we are looking for. Since they say we find the least number, the least number will obviously be the first number since they're consecutive numbers. So with that piece of information, I'm just looking for A. So then we will equate all of this to, since we already have that sum, 75, 75. So we equate everything to 75, 75. So this is how we do it. 75, 75 will be equals to 100 of, since it's n over 2, 100 over 1 over 2, 2a plus n minus 1, 100 minus 1, 100. And remember I said d is 1, so that's why I didn't put it. So we can actually multiply both sides by 2, so that this will cancel out. So if we do that, we'll get 15150 equals to, then you can now open this bracket, 202a plus 10,100. Then you can now collect like terms. You will now have 202a is equals to 550. Divide both sides by 202. You get your A as 25. Now, there's a fun trick. So that means our least number. Number one answer is 25. Now, there's another trick you can just do. Since they are consecutive numbers, to get the last number, you just add 100 to this number. So the last number, which is the greatest, would be 25 plus 100. But then you are asking me, is this correct? Is this even correct? Let's try and prove it. Let's see if it is correct. So just give me a second, absorb what's on there, then let's move on. So if you are looking for the mathematical proof for why I said the second one, you just add 100 to it. See there are 101. If you are looking for the mathematical proof, here is it. So you remember this formula to find the value of a term. So I'm going to put used to this formula. What is A? We've already gotten A as 25. N is 100, so 100 minus 1. D is 1. So if you do that, that will be 25 plus 100. That's 125. Yep, you can enjoy.